Like Ip Man 1, mentor Bruce Lee. What about Ip Man 2, Legend of the Grandmaster? Or maybe you just want a review from a amateur reviewer or just the average Joe to, you know, just to kind of get like an opinion to see which ones you want to watch. But I'm gonna warn you, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this review slash product review, and I'll show you what's inside, but be warned, this is not the collector's edition, so it'll be very, very plain. Okay, let's get started. Hi, welcome to A Girl with a Credit Card, a series where I show you products that I buy from the internet with my credit card. And today we'll be reviewing Ip Man 1 and Ip Man 2. So, okay, let's start with Ip Man 1. The cover isn't as great as the Ip Man 2 cover. I don't know. I just don't personally like it. I mean, there's the ruins of China and stuff or whatever, and they do have these little pretty little lanterns right there. That's kind of nice. Now the back, yeah, his name Ip Man in Chinese. And then there's like photos of the movie and stuff like that and whatnot, and you can see the final showdown between the Japanese general and Ip Man on the back. Now, what I want to say about the movie Ip Man 1 was that I really liked it, but the first half was extremely boring. I couldn't take the first half. I mean, it was just trying to show you like how great he was. He's like a family man and everything, and he was like really good at fighting. So he didn't have his martial arts school yet. He didn't have it. In fact, he didn't have it until the second movie, which is a spoiler. So I told you there were spoilers in this, so don't be mad. Okay, and he was fighting this one dude at the beginning who was a martial artist. And he beat the crap out of him so bad, he said, please don't tell anybody or nobody will come to my school, because that's how embarrassing he beat him at like Kung Fu using Wing Chun, because that's his fight style, Wing Chun, which you find out later in the movie from a dude, if you didn't already know this, that Wing Chun was invented by a woman. I didn't know that. And it's like the best things are invented by women. Yeah, that's right, I went there. That's my opinion. Alright then. I know I'm gonna make some men mad with that one. Yep. Best things were invented by women. Like The Matrix, for example. Ah, yes. The Matrix. That was invented by a woman. Okay. Now, the second half is where it gets juicy. Okay, the second half of the movie, China is taken over by Japan, right? And they make Japan just be like, oh, Japan's this big bad monster beast, and poor China, you know, like, basically they have to, get like everybody's like starving, there's like famine, and the Japanese are taking over, and people are getting jobs the best they can, and Ip Man, he was living in a wealthy house, but then he started living somewhere else, like that was like broke down and stuff like that, and he had to get like a job like mining coal or something. And then this translator dude for the Japanese or whatever, he comes and he's all like, okay, so there's a tournament, like you can bring rice home to your family to feed them by fighting the guards. If you win, it's a fight to death. If you win, you get bags of rice for your family. Everybody's like, okay, I want to go. And so the dude that Ip Man was talking to or whatever, like I don't know, I don't really remember it too well because it's not really fresh in my mind as Ip Man 2 is, but yeah, he gets killed, and the Ip Man asks for like his friend. He's all like, where is he? Like to the translator, like how come he didn't come back from the thing or whatever, and he wouldn't tell me, he wouldn't say anything. So he was all like, okay, well I want to go to this fight tournament so I can find out what happened to him, this and that. And then eventually he like finds out that, I think he finds out that, you know, I think I'm wrong about this, but either way, it really goes down because he, beats the crap out of 10 dudes at once, and doesn't take a single bag of rice, And when the Japanese general asks who he is, he asks the translator to tell him, like, who is this man? And he's all like, I'm just a Chinese man. Like he's trying to he's like cool. Like he's like swag, like or whatever. And ever since that day, that Japanese general wanted him to wanted to use Ip Man to teach the Japanese Wing Chun for their army so they can be like strong and powerful. But he was all like, no, I have like pride. I won't do so, or whatever. But either way, like just cut the review very short because I think I messed up some parts of the movie. This really is a good movie. You should watch this. You should rewatch this. Okay, well, what happens like at the end is he ends up fighting the Japanese general, which they try to make him this big brute, like, oh, I'm evil, Japan is evil, and the Chinese people are good. Like, it's so propaganda. It's so much propaganda in this movie. And I'm not doubting that this didn't happen in history because I don't really know history that well, but it's just so much propaganda in this movie. But basically, he beats the crap out of this Japanese dude. He beats the crap out of him. Like, he didn't hold back. And they said, like, there were like some subtitles saying, like, rather than choosing to give in, he decided to defend his honor and this and that, whatever. So basically, Ip Man went in, yada yada yada. You know how it goes. I mean, why would the main character not win in? I'm so sick of these movies where the main character, when it's like a competition like skating or basketball, and the main characters you want to win so bad don't win because they're afraid of being like some kind of cliche. Well, it's cliche to lose now. Sometimes we want to see the main characters win, you know? We just want to see them win. But yeah, he beats the crap out of him, and then the Japanese dude, for some reason, like the general's wingman or whatever, he shoots him in the chest for some reason. I don't really remember why, but he shoots him in the chest, and they say later in the movie, like they just kind of like typed it out, like they just said that he healed and then later became like well known in Hong Kong with his martial arts school and basically mentored Bruce Lee. It really does say that. Like this is the dude. This is really based off his life story. And without like giving you all the extra stuff that's in there and it's not the funny moments, the sad moments, all the good stuff that was in there, except the first half. Hate the first half. I'm just gonna tell you that Ip Man 1 is a 4-star. It's a total 4-star. Just right off the bat, a 4-star. I loved it. Okay. Now, Ip Man 2. Okay. So I have a lot to say about this movie because it's fresh on my mind, and I wrote some notes about it because it was just literally just so stupid. I had to write it down. Okay. The first thing I want to say about this movie is that the first half of Ip Man 2 was really, really good. The first half, when he was like opening up his school and one of his students challenged him to a fight and said that if you win against me, I'll pay your tuition fees for the school to learn the martial arts and become your student. But if I lose, then whatever. Okay, yeah, that was a bet. Okay, but the second half of the movie sucked. It sucked. I did like the battle at the end, but it sucked. Okay, there were some really good martial arts in this movie, especially Ip Man 1. There were some really good martial arts, but I think I like the martial arts better in Ip Man 2 a little bit more. The whole boxing theme was literally so stupid. It was so stupid, but I thought it was going to be cool because in Ip Man 1, at the end, they showed this trailer, right? And they were showing like the white dude in the boxing ring, like ding ding ding, and they were gonna like fight. And it was gonna be like boxing versus Wing Chun and stuff like that. So I thought like, oh, okay, this is gonna be really cool. No, it wasn't. The third thing I want to say is that I can't believe the Westerners in the movie called Kung Fu Chinese boxing. What? Oh my god. Okay, they're trying to make them so dumb. Like this is the propaganda at its finest, and thank God they weren't American because I'm tired of this whole American versus the rest of the world. Okay, they were British, which whatever, they were just British. And the whole movie just trying to make the West look stupid and mean and like they were just like these big bad bullies and stuff like that. I also didn't like how they portrayed the foreigners. Like I said before, like I just said, like they made them dumb, mean, or whatever. But this is why I didn't like it. Okay. it's like they were trying to say, white people bad, Chinese people good. It's like that's what they were trying to say when they made this whole movie. It's just propaganda. I say propaganda. Propaganda. The boxer in the movie's name is Twister, and it's the guy he fights at the end. Okay, the boxer named as Twister was poorly written as a character. He was just a brute with no soul, character, or background. He had like no background. We don't even know where this dude comes from, other than England or Britain or whatever. You just don't know where he comes from at all. Okay, and all we know about him is that he's just the bad guy. He's just the bad guy. Okay, that's fine and all, but give the bad guy some background story. Like, what's he fighting for? What's his purpose? Okay, so after Twister killed one of the some martial artist in a duel, he had an interview with the press, right? At the interview, the Westerner said that Twister, I think it was his coach, like the Westerner, I think it was his coach, this white dude, I think it was a coach of Twister, and basically, he said that Twister was holding back. He beat the crap out of this guy. He was not holding back. They were just like bragging, okay? And he said that the Chinese man was too weak to like handle him holding back now, really. Like, he was holding back, but he was too weak to fight him. That was just stupid. I was like, whatever. Okay, now skipping on later down to the movie, okay, where Ip Man decides to fight the dude for honor. Like, he comes at the press, and I didn't mention this earlier, but apparently the Chinese people use, like, in the movie, right? I don't know if in real life, they use an incense to time the battle, and as soon as the incense burns out, whoever's victor after the incense burns out is the winner. Okay, during the Chinese boxing, if you may. Okay, so the Twister guy knew about this, right? So he got like a big giant cartoon-looking incense out and said, "I will like literally set this on fire, and as long as it's burning, I will kill as many." Yeah, he really said this. "I will kill as many Chinese people as possible in the ring, whoever decides to challenge me." And of course, Ip Man stands up and he's all like, "I will challenge you. Yes, because I'm the good guy. Because I'm Chinese." Propaganda. Later, with his fight with Twister, after 2 rounds of fighting in the ring with his Chinese boxing, the referee tells Ip Man that he can no longer kick his opponent Twister. What? Why was it okay the first 2 rounds, and it's not okay now? Okay, now they're trying to make him seem extra, like this is even extra racist now. They're trying to say, oh, white people are cheaters, the Westerners cheat. Because he was kicking this dude like, I don't know, karate, or well, more like kung fu, well, I'm sorry. No, he was kicking him like Chinese boxing, and he can't kick no more. I mean, that's the whole point of like martial arts, and when you see him, that's all he do is kicks, and I'm supposed to just use his hands, like, yeah, wow, whatever. To make a long story short, he beats the crap out of Twister, and brings honor to China and all that gay stuff, okay? So, all in all, the movie was a 3-star. Would have been higher if not for the racism. I'm just saying. Just saying, just would have been higher. I mean, come on, people. They kept calling the white people the foreign devil and the foreign devils. They really kept doing that. Okay? And it wasn't just the English voiceover. It was also the original Mandarin version with the subtitles. Which, I mean, I can only go by subtitles because I can't speak Mandarin, so, you know, whatever. I won't spoil much of it for you, but there were some very sad moments and some really cool fighting scenes. So it's definitely worth a watch. So basically, all in all, I give this movie a 3-star, and I'm give this a 4-star. So I'm telling you that you would rather watch this movie first to appreciate Ip Man 2. Now, with the review out the way, let's see what it comes with. Yeah, don't worry, it's not like, you know, anything great and grand. But I have to show you anyway. It just comes with a plain CD, and it just says Ip Man on it in Chinese and in English. Yeah, and this is the DVD version. I don't have the collectors or the Blu-ray. And there's an empty spot for which an advertisement slip should be for another movie or something like that. Maybe possibly Ip Man 2, right? But no. What comes with Ip Man 2? Well, let's see. Oh, you didn't see the back of this case. But yes, what comes with Ip Man 2? Let's see. Nothing again. Just a plain CD and a little sliplet. You know, this is about it. Okay, so alright guys. I should probably end the review right here and the product opening right here because, well, this review's gone on long enough. It's going on 16 minutes of recording. I mean, as soon as I chop it up, it won't be 16 minutes. There was literally nothing to show you other than to give you a review of the movie. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, shop responsibly.